What's up, y'all? It's Monday. I just put in about 25 minutes more or less. Didn't get the full half hour in, but I drew Akio in here, getting swiped by the bear. I think their bear, he's kind of missing him. I don't know. I don't know if it matters that much. But yeah, put him in there, and I didn't get as much time in this morning because I was finishing up a video that I'm going to publish, I think Tuesday, even though I might get a little trigger happy and do it today. But I wanted to give my last vlog some time to breathe before I published another video. If you do YouTube, that's kind of a technique that can sometimes help. I don't know, it really depends. But anyways, yeah, I have to get to work. I'm actually gonna be running late if I don't get going soon here. So yeah, Monday is down. I'm gonna probably do some more writing during lunch or something like that to kind of get a little more time in on making comics and just get more progress done. All right. What's up, y'all? So it is Tuesday, and I just got done watching Clay, aka Van Illustrations 100 Days of Making Comics 100th Day. And wow, I mean, you know, what a run. Just want to say congratulations to you, man. And you know, the same to all of you working on the 100 Days of Making Comics, doing your first run, second run, third run, whatever. A lot of people are doing it now. Larry Lonsby, I can think of. Dan, who goes by Sideburns on YouTube, used to be Bane Flame, and many others are taking up this challenge right now. And some of those that I just mentioned are coming up, I think, on their 100 days very soon, if not today, maybe too. So, you know, I'm really proud of you guys. You guys are killing it. I love watching your progress and your journey. I'm gonna read what I wrote to Clay here. I said, and I'm not reading the whole comment, but I think you did get to the essence of the challenge, because when it comes down to it, the challenge is about the struggle. It's about realizing the perfect circumstances to make your comic are probably not going to happen often, and when they do come, they go away quickly. It's about realizing you have to make this work a priority, even if it's only a little bite at a time. And it's about realizing that our excuses and procrastination may be a formidable foe, but they're not a foe that is unbeatable. And you know, this is what we learn during the hundreds. It's not about, you know, getting progress on your comic as much as it is about beating the resistance, the internal resistance, the external resistance, all of it. That's one of the hardest things for us as comic creators, as creative people in general. So, you know, go out, go forth today, beat the resistance, take inspiration from those who have completed the hundreds. If you have completed the 100 Days of Making Comics started by Kevin Cross, you know, congratulations to you, even if it's in the past, you know, or if you're on the track to doing that, you know, congratulations to you. You're doing something pretty darn amazing, something that a lot of people can't do. There's people who work in the professional illustration industry and animation and all these other things who can't get their butts in gear to work on their personal project. They make excuse after excuse and don't do it. And there's some people who do that and they do their personal project. Kudos to those who make their personal project a priority enough to at least, you know, chip at the, you know, glacier or the mountain or whatever metaphor you want to use, one little bit at a time. You know, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, as they say. You know, seriously, you guys are awesome. Every time I see somebody complete this challenge, I'm just nothing but happy and proud that they've done that. And you know, it's not easy, you know, so but yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about that. I'm really excited and happy to see Clay have finished this, and a lot of my brothers in arms and sisters in arms as comic creators making this thing happen. If you're out there and you're not doing the 100 days of making comics, but you're still making it happen, kudos to you as well, because you know, it's not easy to discipline yourself, and I've needed to lean on the crutch of the 100 days of making comics many times to get my butt in gear and finally get to a place where I'm at now, where I'm working on comics every single day for 2 years straight now. Oh, well, almost, you know, I'm halfway through the second year. And you know, it's because of this thing that Kevin started, you know, 4 or 5 years ago, however long it was, and we've made 2 anthologies, and you know, it's just amazing. And you know, I don't know, I probably could go on forever, but I think I've said enough here. And yeah, I am working on my comic right now. I'll hit you with an update once I'm done with my half an hour here or more. Alright, so I've done 30 minutes today. Doesn't really look like it, but I drew you know, more of Akio. Started with this leg here, and then drew the swords in, and what else did I do? I drew this guy, this Akio, up in this panel. Why isn't it? Feels like it's not focusing. Here we go. Oh yeah, and then I was redrawing this bear to kind of, the demon bear, to kind of look more like the sketch here. It's crazy how it's so hard to replicate this stuff. What I really should do is just literally take a picture of it and paste it right in there, because I do really want to get, I really like that gesture, you know. So anyways, yeah, that's what I did. I'm gonna be releasing a video today about comic book sketchbooks exercise thing. I'm calling it the Level Up Sketchbook. So I'm excited to release that, and I also want to do a video about the Walking Dead ending, because I don't think people are really appreciating what a historical event this is, you know, in comics. It's surprising and shocking and awesome of a legacy that Robert Kirkman, you know, created. So yeah, I don't know, I want to shine a little more, you know, awareness to that, and just, you know, kind of highlight the fact of how significant this event actually is in comics. I just haven't heard much about it outside of what I've seeked out myself. So yeah, other than that, it's time to go to the side hustle, which is going to be an interesting day, because all the changes that have been happening at my job, where, you know, our job, where I work, has been bought out by another company. They're all starting kind of today. We're getting a new manager, and so I don't know, I think things might be very different from here on out. I don't know what that means, so we shall see. All right. I'll talk to you soon. All right, what's up, y'all? It's Wednesday, and I did this. I finished up this panel, and now the whole page what is this, 10, page 10 is done. Got about 2, maybe 3 more pages to go, and then I'm finished with the inks, and then I gotta go jump on color in this thing. So yeah, I'm happy with how it looks, and I'm about to send it off to Doug Garrett, the writer of Legends of the Lone Wolf, which it is on Indiegogo, and you can go purchase it right now if you like. The link is in the description. So yeah. What is up, everybody? Yeah, I don't know, I did some work this morning, like I said, and it's been a long day. It's been a weird long day. I mean, not weird in a bad way, just different than my typical days. Like I said, at work, it's about getting close to 2:30, and I'm just now taking a lunch break. I mean, lunch is relative. I eat lunch at whenever I feel like it. You know, but you know, the actual time I take a break and I get an hour. So the time that I take that hour, you know, can be at any point in the day, usually sometime after 11, hopefully. I hate taking it early in the day. But anyways, so work is different because, like I said, my company's changing over to a different company, and there's just a lot of changes. It looks like all the changes are going to be pretty good, for the most part. I'm actually probably, hopefully, going to get better pay and, you know, better health benefits that cause me to have better pay just because of that, because they'll be cheaper. That's not going to kick until the beginning of next year, though. But still, you know, looking forward, there's more opportunities for promotion, more opportunities for getting raises. I'm keeping the benefits I have now. And as long as they decide to keep me on as a worker there, I just found out this today. It's been about, it'll be, I think in the end of October, it'll be 12 years that I've worked at this place, which is crazy. So, you know, I've spent a lot of time here, and I'm glad I'm able to keep my, you know, vacation time and all that fun stuff. If I get to 15 years, I get 4 weeks off of vacation. Right now I have 3. So that's kind of a cool thing too. I don't think that, I think I was at the end of, I get 3 weeks now, and I think, you know, it doesn't go up from there, with the company I've been at. So, you know, I don't know. It seems like good things, and I'm going to hold them to those good things. Hopefully, I mean, apparently it's more of a corporate environment, which, I don't know, some people might say is good, some people say is bad. I don't know. It seems like mostly the changes will be positive, in my opinion. So, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest. I think it's going to make things a little better, in a lot of ways. So we'll see. Trying to be positive about it. They were cleaning some stuff out from the old stuff that they don't need, and the guy was about to throw this away, and he asked if I wanted it, and I thought it was kind of cool. It's like this clipboard, and it's like thick. It's got a compartment inside of it. Let's see if I can kind of show it a little bit. So inside, it's, whoa. It's got a, I guess I'm not, you know, it's got like this kind of compartment, and there's like some paper clips in there. It just happens to be in there. It even has a place to hang stuff, which is cool. And it's got this little kind of compartment doohickey. So I'm thinking I could put like paper and illustrations that I'm working on in here, and then maybe put Copic markers in this part of the compartment or whatever, and like art supplies. I don't know. Might be a cool little like mobile art station to get like, you know, fan art and stuff. Do like little illustrations, handmade illustrations on the go and stuff. I don't know. Seems like it could be cool. Maybe I could throw a little notebook in there or something. Who knows? So yeah. And it's something, I've seen these things before, and you know, it's always more expensive than I'm willing to pay, and I don't know for sure if I'm going to get use out of it. But you can't beat the price of free, right? So, I also wanted to say, once again, congratulations to Clay and all the people who are doing the hundreds, that are coming close. You guys are awesome. You're kicking butt. Another person who I didn't mention is Steve Brute. He's coming up on his final days as well. So congratulations to you for getting there almost. And you know, I won't necessarily congratulate everybody like individually as it comes along. I may or may not, but a lot of people are coming close to the end here for their 100 days run, and I think it's really awesome. You guys are killing it again, beating the resistance. What else? Yesterday I did some writing, extra writing that I don't think I talked about so much. And I came up with yet another comic book idea. There's another collaboration. There's so many things going on comic wise, but really the only thing I'm really working on is Legends of the Lone Wolf. And I got to get to coloring soon once I get these next 2 pages done. So, you know, comics take always longer than I expect. And I'm also doing writing for various projects. But, you know, I wish there was more time. I wish I could do this 8 hours a day. I mean, that's the goal of this vlog, right? Is to freaking get to the point where I can do this as a career. And the first step is really to start doing like my first Kickstarter, and then the next Kickstarter, and then the next, or Indiegogo, whatever, you know, however that ends up, the first crowdfunding, and get books out really is the point of it all. And to get my IPs out there, you know, that's the goal, you know. And also maybe get work with different publishers. You know, Alterna is definitely my main focus for that, but Image Comics would be great and stuff like that. So, and other indie places mostly. I mean, getting work at Marvel and DC would be cool too, but I'm not thinking that may never be in my future. We'll see. But anyways, what else? Oh, YouTube is a big part of the whole plan as well, and yesterday I did a video that, you know, contains all the extra, you know, research and work that I don't put into every video, and a little bit better editing, and you know, the SEO, and just trying to really get a video that pops off and actually gets some traction. And boy, oh boy, did it work. Did it happen. I actually didn't check it before I did this video. I should have, but the last I saw, it was at like close to 300 views in about 24 hours. That never happens. I get around 50 to 150 for the lifespan of most videos, and then I have a few that do really well. So, you know, right now though, I have an opportunity because my channel is growing so much. I have you know, a couple of videos that are really knocking it out the park for me. So one thing they say when you're doing YouTube is when you have something that is, you know, popular, double down on that, you know, and try to make more content like that, because the people who came and subscribed for that kind of content want more of it. You know, so that's exactly what I did with the video yesterday, the Level Up Sketchbook. And I think it's something that's helpful for people. I'm not doing this just to get YouTube views and subscribers. That's part of the plan, but it's also, the main thing is, if it's not valuable for you guys, then I don't want to do it. Like, I'm not trying to do that you know, but then forsake my audience. You know, that's why I do these vlogs. That's why I do the live streams. All my stuff is geared towards helping you guys, and being part of the community and being friendly, and you know, it's always meant to give to you guys. You know, if I'm not doing that, then I don't want to be involved. You know, it's not interesting to me. You know, I can't go cold-hearted, you know, just trying to do strategies, and that's why I do vlogs and live streams and things like that don't get as much traction. You know, I do those because I know my subscribers like that kind of thing, and the really dedicated ones really dig that stuff, you know, and some people are more in it for the kind of videos that I do that get more traction. Both, I'm trying to serve the whole audience, you know. So anyways, I don't know why I'm getting into that little train of thought, but yeah, I just want to say thank you for everybody who's been checking out those new videos and like the new subscribers. You guys are awesome, and I'm gonna be doing everything I can to make sure I make really good content for you guys, and that helps you make your comics and do what you want to do with your comics, and also entertains and inspires. You know, that's what this whole channel is all about, and it's all revolving around comics. So yeah. I think that's it. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please go to donkeyjawprojects.com and sign up for the newsletter where you can read my comics. You can read some free comics if you sign up. You'll get some downloads to the archives of Donkey Jaw Projects comics, which are done by myself, and I'll be adding to that list. So, you know, it's not just a thing you get today when you sign up. You will get more stuff as I finish cool stuff that's helpful for you. There's also going to be some resources to help people make their comics in there too as I build this thing. So definitely sign up for that, and you also can get that kind of stuff on Patreon if you want to actually support and help me to reach these goals and help this channel grow and help my career, you know, along. You know, go ahead over to Patreon and help support in that way too. I appreciate all the support. You guys are really killing it and doing awesome things to help support me. I get a lot of shares these days and just a lot of cool interactions with you guys. I love being part of the community. So yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna shut up, and hopefully you guys are having a great week. Hopefully this is helpful and inspiring. Go beat those resistance demons, and I'll talk to you on the next vlog. All right, peace out.